them off for me. I'll kill it myself and eat it myself. And it's tough to instill that. And even though when I taught at university, it wasn't that fulfilling to me because out of 350 kids in a classroom, I get 2 or 3, that had any balls. Most people, and I don't like to put, I can't think of another word, but everybody understands it, you got balls or you don't have balls. Now, if somebody steals something from you, I'm going to get my lawyer. I'm going to hit you with a fucking axe. That's the difference. And that's either encoded in your genes or it's not. And that's what I have trouble with the art of war bullshit. There's a lot of good things, Sun Tzu said, but I mean all this, the story, I forget which general it was, and it's 2 or 3 or 4, 100 BC, and the general, they're fighting these 2 opposing big armies. And the one army was far superior to the little army. And the general brought his men and he positioned them along the river line with a cliff. And in warfare, the fundamental basic is you take the higher ground, not the lower ground. And he took the lower ground, and so his young generals arrived around them. Sir, why are we putting ourselves in such a defensive position? Because we're going to fucking fight or die. I want you to know it. Most people won't put themselves in a position. I like that position, fight or die. Because today, I'm still alive. Okay. So government financing. And depending, healthcare, there's a lot of government financing for new projects. And there's such a thing as called incubator funds. Incubator funds by General Electric, Siemens, and some of those big companies, Philips, that are in the healthcare business, have 100 millions or even billions of dollars of funds where they want to fund Marcus and Dave because they have a healthcare idea, and then if the healthcare idea works and you're able to get patents, etc., then we own the deal. So there's no shortage of getting money. There just isn't. But you got to look. Angel networks, there's bartering. I don't like bartering, but it's a way. Okay. You and I have 2 businesses that I need her answering service and she needs my something else. So we'll barter. I'll give you 5 hours a week or 50 hours a year or some bullshit, and she does something back for me. Bartering. That's how they used to do it in old times before there was money. I talked to you about factors, credit cards, friends, family, tools, and that's how a lot of businesses get started. I just talked about governments, mentioned incubators. Investment forums we talked about, where you set up and you pitch these things like the TV program. Leasing. You don't have to buy everything you use. You can lease it. And depending on the capital requirements, because let's say you need a $1 million machine and you can lease the machine for $6,000 a month, for example. You're better off leasing. And there's tax benefits to leasing, and in certain industries there's multiple tax benefits to leasing. And if you're a minority like me, or a woman, and all kinds of other minorities, which I've already mentioned. Television, we talked about the fund on TV. And online, if you can't find a financing opportunity online, and this online is new in the last 10 or 15 years. It didn't used to exist. You're a fucking idiot. You haven't looked. And when Bruce gets here, and I don't remember the exact numbers, and I was telling somebody when we were walking back to the castle yesterday,